Hey, Toy.
Hey y'all,
Hey, and we are
how y'all
live.
doing?
Man, hey, we making it. Everybody traveling, you traveling. Who else? Linda's traveling. So she might be clicking on in a minute. So let me put a little groove on. I put on Matt's little theme song until
Where's
some
my
people come
glass?
in.
I need my glass.
Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. And I got mine. I got my orange juice.
There we go.
I just had my margarita.
Ah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So let's go ahead. We got a couple of people on right now. I'm gonna turn this music down and we're gonna go ahead and start introducing ourselves. Okay. Who we have here? Who we have over there? Toy, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell the people who you are.
My name is Toy Moore. I'm an author. I have 13 books. Toymoore.com, TOIMOORE, and I am sexy at 60. Damn it!
Sexy at 60.
Trying to make
Where,
60 look good.
yeah. Hey, where can we get them books from?
My books are all available on Amazon.com. Just put in my name, Toy Moore, TOI, then MOORE. I got books that deal with domestic violence. I have relationship books. I have books on publishing. I interviewed the late Richard Street, who was one of the former Temptations. I have his biography, his background on being a Temptation and behind the scenes. I've also written a book with Nick Cannon's father, where we talk about
James.
everybody put on this earth for a certain reason, and what is yours? It's called The Calling. And so, yeah, looking to find someone to produce some of my movies and TV shows that I've written.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. And you got some juicy books, don't you? You have some serious sex books, don't you? Girl,
I do.
girl.
I have
So,
erotica.
so
Yeah,
are
and
we
I have,
talking sex
yeah.
tonight?
I guess we could talk sex. We can get it. Go ahead.
Let's
Uh,
talk. Let's
okay.
do it.
Let's move on to red wine. Go ahead, Matt. Introduce yourself and tell them who you are.
Matt Dorsett, aka Mr. Red Wine. Every Friday, coming into your homes, grown and sexy.
Tell
Hey,
So
them
I
who you.
want to
hey
start
now.
everything off as I normally do with a toast to healthy relationships, to healthy lives, and to healthy living.
Out the
Here,
living. That's
here.
what it's about. That's what it's about.
Cheers.
So you guys all know Matt is a former NFL football player, one of the great Hall of Famers. And tell them who you played with, Matt.
So I played with the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, you play with one of my friends.
I don't
Super
know your
Bowl,
friend.
Did you play
Super
with?
Bowl ring.
Did you
I don't.
did you
I
did
don't.
you play
I
with
don't claim
JJ?
people. I don't claim people.
He said he don't claim people. Sometimes
So
you got to
listen.
be like
Do you
that.
know?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, JJ Don Jefferson. Or that's before your time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's before my time.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, go ahead.
that's before my time, girl.
I told
You
y'all
gotta
60.
you aging yourself
I
now,
told
girl.
y'all
That is
60. Okay, go
that's
ahead.
Lord have
60.
mercy.
I'm sorry.
okay,
You're looking
okay,
good
okay.
at 60. That's all I want you to know.
Thank you. I appreciate
Sexy
that.
at 60. Okay, I'm going. Okay, how y'all doing? I'm Stephen Pierce. I am the Doctor of Love, and I want to welcome you to our show. And like I said, Matt's been on here for the last 3 weeks, man, because all the ladies keep asking for red wine. They're asking for red wine,
Matt, you get enough.
But Matt, what you don't know is I'm getting people inboxing me want your jersey. I,
Okay.
They want your jersey. So I was like, okay. So I
Okay.
just put a call out to my guy yesterday. He told me to take a picture of it, and because he don't know the years that what they look like, so he orders them. So some people want your jersey. So we're gonna go ahead and get right on into this. We are waiting for Linda to click on in. She's traveling. She's on the road right now, and the Doctor of Love, Red Wine, and Toy. We're here to answer your love and relationship questions.
Let's
Matt,
talk sex tonight. I want to talk sex. I want to talk strictly sex. I want to know what satisfies a woman.
oh, so you got the right woman on. You got Toy on.
That's right.
That's right up Toy's alley.
Yes.
Okay, hey Toy, go ahead and pop that question. You guys get some questions over here so we can answer your questions. Let's give shout outs to. I see you, Natasha. We love you, girl. I went to high school with her. And let me see who's at the top. Cheryl, I see you. Okay, go ahead and answer that question, Toy.
Conversation is number one. Us girls like to talk. So if a man is talking, conversating with us, keeping in touch with us, complimenting us, we gonna bring it. We gonna bring it all the way. If he's showing that he's really concerned about our feelings and our conversations, we really appreciate it. It's something as simple as conversation. Instead of men saying all women do is talk. We just want to be heard. You guys hear us? We ain't gonna keep talking on crazy stuff. We gonna talk about stuff y'all want to hear. That's all.
What you saying is respond and listen and respond to what you're saying, because this talking to you is pretty much foreplay. That's the start of getting the night started, is conversation.
So Toy, what you're saying is that ladies want to be stimulated verbally, and that happens through conversation.
We want you guys to make us wet before we even get touched.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Speak on it, sister.
that can be done.
If you can talk to my mind and stimulate me, my body is just gonna tingle, and the rest of the week gonna mingle.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what's up.
Wow.
That's what's up. So
we got a question from Dr. Lisa Tate.
Where's that at?
She said, "What satisfies you, red wine?" Red wine.
Red wine.
Red wine.
And that's all it takes? Is that all it takes, is red wine?
Listen, among other things. So listen, I am, and I told you guys before that one of my love languages was physical touch.
Oh, yeah.
And so I like being touched. I like being caressed. I like being massaged. And I like to know that through your touch, let me say, I like to know that through your touch that you are ready to enter the zone with me.
Yeah. So do you think, Matt, that is that a man thing or is that an athlete thing? Because I know most athletes want to be touched. Most male athletes want to be touched.
So I've talked with some women and they always tell me that guys kind of shy away from affection. And, I'm like, well, what is it in particular that you're offering or that you are being suggestive in a matter that the guy is shying away from? And so I don't want ladies to get affection confused with interference or spending time. That's not the same thing. And so men can become easily annoyed, and in particular when they have focus or interest in something else. And so what I think is that you should find a balance. There should be a balance with getting his attention and arousing, because he does want your attention. But there is a way to go about doing it where it doesn't interrupt the flow of things.
Dr. Lisa says, are you able to touch a woman's soul?
And how?
Are you able? Or the question, but have you ever touched a woman's soul? You know,
I have. I really have.
Right.
I have touched the soul. You know, it's something about, you know, being gifted, blessed.
Being gifted. So what does that mean? Does that mean?
The ability to stimulate in multiple ways.
And those ways are.
Cut to the chase. Come on. What you really trying to say? Explain it to us like we a fifth grader.
So what I'm trying to say is, I know how to love, lay, and lick.
Okay.
Hey, I am not mad at you. You know, back in the days when I was growing up, they used to say black men don't do that. They lying like a mug. You know?
Oh man, let me tell you.
You lying.
Stop the madness. You should please your girl how she wants to be pleased.
Exactly.
However she needs or wants to be pleased, you should do it.
Exactly.
Because I got a friend, he's a backdoor licker, and he talks to me about it all the time. And but I had to explain to him, wait, listen, I had to explain because he made me feel uncomfortable initially, right? So I felt uncomfortable, but then I realized he was trying to make sure that, you know, he wanted to know if I was okay with what he was doing. And I explained to him, you're not doing it to me, so it doesn't matter. But if that's your thing, I tell everybody, be great at what you do. So if you like to go back door and lick,
be the best.
Be great. Don't have to do anything. Be great. Touch her soul. Make her open her mouth and stick her tongue out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Open your mouth and stick your tongue out. Mm-hmm.
And once you get the moaning, you continue doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Continue doing it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Natasha says, okay, Matt, what do you like to do to please a woman when being sexual?
What do I like to do?
Yeah.
So
you already said the tongue. You already said licking. That you said that. So
listen, I like to test the depth of her, and so I like to test the depth out, and I like to get the sound from her. Oh, and that sound tells you something.
Exactly.
You know, because it's not about hurting. It's about hitting that spot. And I want to find that spot.
Yeah.
And I want to keep matriculating that spot.
How do you know how do you know you found that spot?
Well, she's gonna let you know.
That's right. That's
she's
right.
She's gonna let you know.
And once you find it, you keep at it.
Once you find it, you gotta know how to
and love it.
Manage it and manipulate it so that it's pleasurable.
Yeah.
It's not about pain, it's about pleasure. It's about her holding you tight and not letting you get up when you want to get up, because that spot is getting her to where she needs to be. Because sex is a mutual thing.
Exactly.
And it always has been. It's a mutual thing. It's to me, the most beneficial thing that was ever created. Other things is give and take, but this is strictly beneficial. If you can get something out of it, if you want, if you choose not to, that's your fault. It's beneficial.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And I like that answer too, Matt, because some men will say, well, tell me what you want. How can I please you? And, and then some women, they could get angry at the woman or either think she's crazy when she's like, well, I'm not really sure what I want. And so the real answer to that is we know what we like, but each person has a different kind of touch. So one person may touch you one way in one area, and it may not feel as often sensuous as what you want to turn you on, whereas somebody else may just kiss you, kiss you on the neck, kiss you on your breasts, or touch you on your arm or something. And the way that he touches you or the way that he kisses you will just turn you on, whereas somebody else might not have that same touch or that same appeal when it comes to turn the woman on. So that's why women will say, well, let's just discover each other. Let's figure out what each other wants. And as you say, Matt, with the touches and the feels and, say the conversations, talk to us, talk to us in a way that just blows our mind and turns us on without even touching us, And so all of that plays together. So each person has to handle it individually.
And your saying is what? Go ahead and say it.
Turn me on with touching me, get me wet without touching me.
There you go. That's her saying right there.
Dr. Lisa Tate has a question.
Yes.
She said, would you tell the truth or lie? She said, after having amazing sex, your significant other asks if it's the best sex you've ever had. It is not. Would you tell the truth or lie? Stephen?
Oh, I would tell the truth. I would tell the truth. No, I think I'd lie. I'll probably lie. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard question, though.
How about this?
The mood sets it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always, to me, it's always the best. No matter, it's always going to be the best.
How about this? How about you approach it from a standpoint where she receives it and she wants to do better or do more rather than tell her the truth where it appears to be hurtful? I would approach it from the standpoint, and I'll give an example. So if it wasn't so good and I was like, okay, but I feel like she has so much potential. And I would ask her, what do you like doing? Tell me what pleases you. Tell me how you like to be pleased. And then we would have the discussion about how I like to be pleased and some of the positions that I like, how I like to hold her legs over my shoulders.
So you talking after or before?
Well, we're talking after, because you won't know until you engaged in intercourse.
Well,
but after intercourse, you can have a conversation, and you can discuss, those, little things that can light that fire and keep that fire going. You don't want to put the fire out. You want to get a bigger fire. You want a California fire.
California fire. That's
yeah.
Right. I was saying, I'm talking as I go. You know what I'm saying?
That's where that communication comes in.
That's communication. I talk as I go. And I want to know, and just by watching and feeling people, a person, that's what tells you what they like they just talk to them while you're doing it. That's what I do. That feels good.
I say little
words. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the noises we make is just like the noises they make. So if I like something, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right there. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's the same thing. We feeling them and they feeling us.
Okay. There's some continuity.
And also, it can
like
play
that.
with words. Yeah. I say it can be a play with words.
So, Toy, I want to know: are you a talker?
Me?
Yeah.
Toy sound like she a screamer.
Hold on.
When
Wait.
it hit me the right way, I had to grab a few pillows a few times and put them over my mouth. Yes, and yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, and that's nothing wrong with that. Listen, hold on. We got a question from Dr. Tate again.
She's talking about backdoor liquor. What's she talking about?
She said, "Do you think women compromise their happiness just to please the man?" Now you got to be careful with that because that can go both ways.
Yeah.
So Toy, you take that one.
Some do. Yeah. I say that some do because, for one, because women in our city we're in now, it's hard to find a good man, as a lot of women will say. And that's because a lot of the good ones are either already taken, or the ones who are good are not taken. They don't want to be taken. Or you got those who are either on drugs or in prisons and jails and just doing all kind of craziness. So therefore, there are many women who will go out of their way to please a man if she finds someone that is at least somewhat of acceptance to her level, and also him accepting her, you know. And so sometimes women will go out of their way to do things that they may not necessarily like or may not enjoy, but if they see us turning their man on, then they're going to go the extra step and hope that maybe in time it can be a mutual. It won't just be one-sided. So I have seen and heard that happening probably more than what it should, because just the scarcity of a good man around.
So you don't think a man do the same thing?
Nah,
I think we go all out because it gets competitive. You know what I'm saying? We're competitors, especially the athletes. You know what I'm saying? When it's game time, bro. Ooh, I love back in my days, I would love somebody to talk shit to me, for real. The more you talk shit, the more I'm bringing it. That's how I was, but that was back in the day.
So, Steven, you're telling me that you've lied to a woman?
Yeah, he did.
I love it. Listen, it's okay to be honest. This is why we're here. We're here so we can create a healthy environment and create healthy sexual relationships, mental relationships, friendships, workships. We are here to create healthy relationships. So these are things that they need to know. Listen, Stevens lied, Toys lied. Okay,
feel good.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, you are not the only one that has lied.
Exactly.
I didn't lie. I play on words. I don't lie.
That's called lying. Verbal gymnastics.
I may say someone is really good instead of saying you are amazing, baby. Say, you are really good. Oh my God, we are just so good together. But then somebody else, I may be like, damn, you are amazing, and I ain't never had nothing like this. So play on words.
Okay. Have you ever faked one? Have you ever faked the orgasm?
Yep.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh. That ain't cool.
A couple of reasons. One, okay, the fake ones, because sometimes you ain't vibing with your mate and you want to get it over with. So you want to be nice about it instead of saying, fool, get up off of me. You ain't doing it right. That's the biggest reason.
Oh my God.
And then the other reason is if, his size ain't right, or you might have did it too many times and you're like sore, and I don't know. But the reason is because we ain't feeling you. And we don't want to hurt your feelings, And sometimes you got these dudes that'll come at you and, yeah, baby, I got this and I got that and I could do this and I could do that. And then when they finally come, it's like, dude, where is it? What is it? What's going on?
And so
by that time, you done already undressed, you done got, all in the mode and everything, and so you can't just say, dude, get up off of me. Try not to hurt his feelings, and you gonna say, ooh, ah, baby, ooh, ah, ooh, and then be like, okay, so yeah, we fake.
Man, I told you she a piece of work, bro. I told you she a piece of work.
Toy, don't you start nothing on here. Don't you start nothing. Don't you start nothing.
I hear women saying that all the time. I hear women saying that all the time. I faked it. I'm like, what? For real?
Yeah.
Man, it seems like that will bring the competitive out in me.
Yeah, sometimes we fake for a good reason. Now, say you get a man who can really last very long. After a while, either we're starting to dry up or we just damn tired. So we may be, ooh, baby, hurry up, because either I got to go to the bathroom or you lasting a little bit too long or I'm done. Enough. Wait until the next time.
They've been taking them blue pills. Look at red wine.
Yeah. Yes.
Red wine don't need pills.
Right. Let me find another question.
Okay.
Where we at?
Hold on. Somebody asked about when a man comes quick, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
For who?
Now that's a great question, Stephen.
But the thing, you want me to answer it? Okay, this is how I see it. If a man comes, well, am I talking for myself or am I talking in general?
Do both.
I would speak in general.
Okay, I'm gonna just say myself. Hey, if I come fast, I'm still gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you gotta stop. It does not mean you have to stop. You just gotta keep it up and keep it going. It's a mind thing. Sex is a mind thing, bruh. You put your mind there, you could believe me, you could do anything. I told you, it comes down to that competition.
Stephen,
yes. And that is not a lie.
Sex is partially a mind thing. If you cannot maintain, if you can't maintain stamina, you should go and get help. Don't wait till later. Go get help. Help maintain your stamina. Blue pills, yellow pills, white pills. Listen, whatever it takes, okay? Maintain your stamina, because you got people like Toy, ladies like Toy, who will fake an orgasm or tell you to get up. And I got a problem with that. So men, listen, swallow your pride and go get whatever you need in order to maintain your stamina.
I have no problem in my stamina, bro. None. And I'm 57. I'm 57, bro. That's your ass popping those blue pills like Skittles.
No. Nothing goes in this body, baby, but ginger, lime, and pineapple.
That's right. Have you ever had a woman tell you came too quick?
No. I never had that problem.
Never.
And maybe I shouldn't say that.
But you still haven't described why a man will come quick.
So several things. Number first, he could get excited. Okay. He could become excited from the experience, whomever this young lady may be. The second thing is, he doesn't have the stamina and hasn't learned to develop or build the stamina. And lastly, she could be the reason that he comes quick.
Nah.
Listen.
It's control. If you can't control yourself, bro, come on, man.
That has nothing to do with it,
man.
There's a reason that is happening, and it's one of those things. He becomes excited. He's either excited about the situation, the experience. He hasn't developed well enough in order to maintain himself, or that woman has got what they call that ooh-wee. Sometimes that ooh-wee will grab you, You know what they say?
Sir.
You know how they say they say mentally unstable women have good sex, right? In other words, crazy women have good sex. Now you've probably been in a situation like that, Stephen, where there was some unstableness about a young lady, but she could put it on you. But you do realize what was going on in that situation, right? Hello?
I want you to tell me. I'm listening.
so,
I'm listening.
so what was going on in that situation is that those hormones were being blocked. And so instead of going up, they were going down. And so she needed to work out that excess buildup because she didn't have another way to release those stressors. And so those type of people, they act it out through sex. And that's why you find yourself with a woman who's probably a little mentally unstable, but she's very good in bed. And that's okay. But I can just tell you that's a red flag. That relationship won't last.
Yeah.
All right, for the record, that ain't for all women. I'm just saying.
I saw you just sitting back there waiting to jump in.
Just what we doing, and we do what we like.
Right. Okay, Dr. Lisa says, is sex better once you touch her inner being?
Sex is better when you develop a chemistry. There are people who had one night stands that have had a great night of passion. And part of it is about letting your inhibitions down so you can enjoy yourself. As I said before, sex is the greatest mutual benefactor for both people. And so you should definitely get something out of it if you're going to engage in it. So please, don't hold back. Don't hold out. Enjoy it. If you're going to go through and do it, it's like I heard somebody say, I was listening, and the young lady said to this guy, "You're going to get some lazy sex tonight." And I had never heard that before, right? And the word she used was, she said, "You're going to get some lazy vagina." And I was like, what does that mean? Because I was very curious, and I'm always, eager to learn something. And she said, I'm gonna turn on my side, and I'm gonna put one leg, I'm gonna bend one leg, and I'm gonna let him lay on the side and get it, because I'm tired, and so I'm not gonna participate. And so I looked at him and I said, hey, you okay with that? And he was like, as long as I get mine. So,
yeah.
But there was a mutual benefactor there, because both of them, she got to get some, he got to get some. It just wasn't the passionate flipping around and shoulders on the knees on the shoulders, head in the bed, butt up in the air. It just wasn't one of those nights. It was a night where it was just
relax.
She was tired, but he wanted something.
But you know what? If you continue putting it down the right way, she gonna get up. She gonna get up and get into it. Believe that.
Amen.
Amen. I know you know. I know you know about it. Like, I'm a lay here. But when they get to feeling that shit, come on, man. Hey, come on, man. They start moving. They start moving a little bit. Oh.
No, you hear that? No, you know what you get?
Yes. That's it right there. They start coming alive and shit, man. They start coming alive.
So we got another question.
What we got? Hey, Lisa. Lisa's there. Lisa Bird. I see you.
So Lisa said, what's the longest your significant other can say no to having sex before it starts affecting the relationship?
Oh, shit.
God damn, Lisa.
I know.
What's going on?
No, you can't keep. You can't. A real man, you ain't gonna be able to keep saying no, because you know what? You keep saying no, he gonna go to somebody else. Believe that.
Well, first of all, I want to know why you're saying no.
Lock the door.
And second of all, what has been his reaction or response to you? Because you're saying no. I always want to know. So I always want to know. I want to go a little bit deeper than the two of you are saying no, because sex is such a natural thing. It's organic in a way. So why are you guys refusing to engage in a natural thing? And that's mutually beneficial and feels good, and you get to let everything go at that point, release those stressors. So why are you saying no? I'm concerned.
That is true. That's where it starts. Why are
All
you
I'm
saying
right.
no?
concerned. I need to go deep.
I got something to add to that. So,
I'm listening.
one of my books, a character who didn't desire sex at all, just didn't. And in this book, the character would just lay there and not even care if didn't even want to lay there to do anything, just made excuses most of the time, because she could care less about whether she had sex or not. And so she ended up having an affair with another man, and all of a sudden she was like, wow, this is what they meant when they said Stella got her groove back. So the moral to that story is that character learned that it wasn't that she did not desire sex, she did not desire the partner she was having sex with. And once she
That's a
got with
good point.
another partner, it was a whole different touch. It was a whole different feel. It was a whole different conversation. So all of a sudden, she was crazy in love, having sex all the time. But before, she was like, I don't even care if I have sex ever in my life. So
But that was
it's
with
a
somebody
matter
else.
of your partner.
But that wasn't with your partner.
Yeah,
that wasn't with her partner.
She didn't want to have it with her initial partner. She could care less about it, hated it, really. And then when she got with someone else who touched her differently, who spoke to her differently, who treated her differently, then it was like, ooh, okay,
It was on the
I like this.
So here's my concern.
And it just so Matt, when you say, something that feels so good, it depends on who your partner is, because it may not feel good with that partner, but then you get with somebody who's vibing you.
Say it. I know what you're about to say,
Okay.
Matt. Go ahead.
So here's my concern. When did it get to that point, and why was there no discussion
No conversation
on this thing is headed south? Okay. I need you to screw me like I want to be screwed. Treat me like you know what?
Beat the
push my head in the bed. I'm gonna put my butt up in the air. I want to go hang off the railing. Anything. I want to put my head out the window. But that sounds like that somewhere along the way, the communication got severed.
It broke down. Yeah,
it was severed. And so she didn't tell him that, listen, that first time you did it, I want you to keep doing it like that. Like, I like it rough or whatever. But she has to communicate what she likes before she starts saying, listen, I don't like this boring sex you're doing. Boring sex, it doesn't work for me.
Well, sometimes the communication is one-sided, and sometimes people just get in a rut where they don't want to talk anymore, or they feel like their conversation went in one ear and out the other. And then you just throw in the towel and you give up.
So, Toy, I got a question for you. What do you consider good sex? I'm listening. Help me out.
What is considered?
No, what do you consider good
What
sex?
do you consider good sex?
I consider good sex. The person can communicate very well with me first and foremost, and communicate with me mind, body, and soul. And of course, if you touching me the right way, you done communicated with me all those other ways, then the touch is just gonna be the icing on the cake.
So now I'm gonna ask you this question again, and I'm gonna ask you to put your Bible on the back seat and answer my question.
You can tell the smirk on her face. She ain't telling the truth.
She got such a smirk on her face.
No?
Listen, that answer was so political.
Yeah.
That's what. Here, I got one of these for you right here. Look. And the prize, listen, Steve. Hey, Steve. And the prize goes to Toy.
Toy, politically correct. Hey, come on.
They call this a parting gift.
Yes.
That's a parting gift.
Hey, she turning red, bro. I never seen a sister turn red. Come on.
Listen, you're writing all these books, Toy, and that's the best you can do. I want to hear the down and dirty. Tell me about it.
For real.
Toy,
If a guy is pretty, what?
Is there a realistic thing as a squirter?
Yes, it is, and I am proof of that.
Whoa!
When it's right.
Touchdown, baby!
Booyah!
Touchdown!
Ding, ding, ding. And the winner is.
Ladies?
And the winner is. And the winner is.
Cheryl say, let the church say amen. I want to know what makes a woman squirt.
Say it again.
How does a man make a woman squirt? I want to know.
You know what?
Can anybody help?
When I get to that point, it's just that I'm like totally in. And sometimes a lot of times it happens and I don't even expect it to be happening. It just, you think that you're getting ready to come, and all of a sudden you come hard. And next thing you know, if his face is down there or whatever.
Yeah. All over.
One time my man came up, oh God, what was he? He was choking. I wasn't expecting it. He was
expecting
it.
Toy.
He came up and he was like, sorry. Did I go there?
He said, I'm about to choke from that smoke.
Toy, do we need to get you some extra towels? I'm going to get you a towel sponsor.
For real, man.
A rubber sheet.
Hilarious.
How about some rubber sheets? Gwen said when he hits that spot. Dr. Tate said, Dr. Tate said she's too old to teach me. Oh my God.
Let me say, where Dr. Tate?
Dr. Tate.
She said, he's hilarious.
No, we gotta be violent. It don't happen with just anybody. It happens with someone that you are really into, or some women just have a way of really tuning their body into their sexual needs. And some women can, because they even say a lot of women won't come due to penetration, that they have to use their toys in order to come. And so everybody's body is different. Every woman is different. So
that means they're using that toy too much.
Able to squirt.
But that's why conversation is great.
I think they're using that toy too much.
Conversation.
I think they need to cut back on the toy use.
Can learn
No, because the toys are important. When you can't have
why they're important? Why are they important, Toy?
Hold up.
Wait, you got to
Even though a
repeat that.
man
You
may
broke
not
up.
be there for us. Okay, so even though a man may not be there for us, it doesn't mean that we should deprive our wants and our needs. So a toy is the
Do you
next
think that
best
make a
thing.
man feel bad though? Does that make a
Wait,
man feel
wait.
bad if he gets done and then you pop out a toy on him?
Well, okay, so he didn't say with a man there or not. So it depends. I mean, sometimes some men like to watch the woman play with her toy and then have more energy than what the man has about. And so his
So here we go talking
portion
about that stamina
or
again. Here we are talking about stamina again. You know, I'm concerned about you, Toy.
Yeah, she running up against the wrong men.
Yes, Les, I'm concerned about your choice of men. It's like you pick on guys that you know you can beat up on or take advantage of.
so
Roche says the toy is a tool. Learn, red wine.
Oh,
You wear your equipment during sports.
okay.
That's true. That's true though. And then
Hey, that's
Cheryl
true.
says, Cheryl says, when a man's mustache and goatee hit it, you better look out. When it
Listen,
hits
I'm
her
gonna I'm
spot,
gonna start investing in rubber sheets, and
and carrying the
I'm gonna
towel. I'm already
I'm
carrying the towel. I'm already carrying the towel to bed with me. You know what I'm saying?
listen. I'm gonna get some of these rubber sheets because I see now that some of these women on here, a lot of these women on here appear to be squirters.
Squirters.
And like
Yeah,
I
for real.
like all of
Every
that.
one
Listen,
of them.
I
Every one of them.
love I love the
wait,
sexual
man, you don't need
intenseness.
wait, man, you don't even need a rubber sheet. You go to the 99-cent store, you buy one of the cheap shower curtains, you put it, on your bed, then you put a towel.
Damn. Hey, Matt.
Wow.
Hey, Matt. We are learning something tonight, bro.
Oh yeah, listen to me.
I
School is
just
in
really have a
session.
I keep a towel. I
School
keep
is
a
in
towel.
session. I
Yes,
love it.
the cheap way, girl. Did you know we were NFL athletes? We don't have to do the cheap way. We can afford some rubber
Rubber
sheets.
sheets.
We can afford some rubber
Well, it
sheets
depends on where you are.
or bed
Cause
pads.
don't nobody want to sleep in the wet spot. It depends on where you are.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. My rule is this here: if you make the wet spot, you sleep in it.
Exactly. Ooh, for real.
If you
Cause
make the
if
wet
you're at the
spot, you sleep
hotel,
in it.
if you're
Listen,
at the hotel, you don't want to be changing sheets and stuff. So you want to bring your portable, protection.
Rashay
Now, when you
says
at home, that's another thing.
Rashay says he's headed to the dollar store right now. That's my dude right there. That's my dude.
Dr. T said, "Toy got tricks."
Toy
Toy.
got
So, Toy,
trick.
tell us some of your tricks of the trade.
Yes. Hey, Toy. Okay, what does it take a man? What does it take for a man to get it from you? What would a man have to do to get it?
From me?
Because sometimes there's women always say, "Oh shit, he can get it." You look at a man and say, "He can get it." What turns you on a man?
Well, for one, if he's got nice body and a nice smile, those are the first things that just get my attention. And if he smells good, woo! And then if he has a
Look at
and
your
then
boy.
if he has a nice conversation, because you want to be able to talk to a man about stuff more than sex. You want to have your mind stimulated and just in general. He can make you laugh and have a great conversation with you. And, some men, all they can talk about is sex. Baby, I want to do this. Baby, I want to do that. And we don't want to hear all that stuff all the time. I mean, it's a time and place for all of that. But if he can stimulate my mind and make me laugh and stuff just in general and hold my attention, That's
Mhm.
saying a whole lot. That kind of stuff is stimulating and will turn a woman on in a heartbeat. Then the rest of it is just easy if that's who he really is, because some people, will just act a
Oh,
certain way because that's what they think you want from them, or
okay.
how you want them to act. But if that's the
Right.
real person, it's just going to be good.
Okay. All right.
Lisa
Okay.
Lisa says, Dr. Lisa says you have to be smart, in good
Yeah,
shape, well dressed, strong
yeah,
but kind, and funny.
And funny. Okay.
And
yeah,
funny.
exactly,
Lisa, I
exactly.
got jokes. I got jokes. No. I'm just
Listen. So Toy, tell me this. So is it
Are you
true?
interviewing that?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
asking
that's what it sounds.
questions because we're talking
That's what it
sex.
sounds like.
We
That's what
are
it sounds like.
talking sex.
I thought we were
Okay.
supposed to be answering the questions. I mean, I thought
Well,
we were supposed to be answering from a man's point of view. But go
well, we
ahead. Let's
want. I
go.
want Toy's. Well, I'm so interested in what Toy has to say because she's a woman and she's written books about sex, and so she has an interesting perspective. And so, what I'd like to know is when a woman first initial contact with a man,
Hmm.
and is it true that you all say I'll sleep with him?
That's what I said. That's what I asked before, right? He can get it. The
Oh,
same
he can
thing, right?
get it.
Yeah, he can get it. You ain't never heard a
Okay.
woman say that?
No, I heard
I,
it, but I'm talking about at first contact, not after being around him. And she'd be like, "Oh, he can get it." I'm talking about when she first see him.
Dr. Lisa said Matt might get some from Toy.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
I'm about to die.
Woo!
I'm about to die. I love Dr. Lisa. I love you. I love you, baby. I love you. That is hilarious.
Hey, let me have a few more drinks. Listen, Dr. Tate is on one tonight. I
She
don't
is
know. Listen,
on one. I
let me
love
tell you
her.
something.
I
She done
love
beat
her.
me with the red wine. That's what happened. She started drinking before the show.
She's on one, boy. She is on one. That's funny. Hey, she already
Look at
said.
she say I took the comment down. No, don't take it
She
down.
said
Leave it
Matt
up.
can get it.
Leave it up.
Did she take it down?
She talking about she took it down. Don't take it down. Leave it
No,
up.
take it up. That's a great one. That
That
was
was
a
I
great
love
one.
it. That's why we here.
We have fun. Hey, this is what this is about. We having fun, man. That's hilarious.
Listen, I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm good with it. And guess what? I want to know what's the thrill of having a one night stand? What brings you to the point to do it?
Attraction.
Ooh. So you do realize that the first initial um um physical thing is physical attraction, right? When you meet a man, the first attraction is physical attraction. And so, but
Hmm.
what brings you to say tonight we getting it on? Now I might not talk to you tomorrow, but tonight we're gonna have this one night stand. We're gonna get it in.
Matt is interviewing you. That dude is
I am not.
interviewing
I
you.
am not. But listen,
Dr.
Because
Lisa,
you got,
Dr. Lisa sees right through you, Matt. She sees right through you, Matt.
because you have obviously gotten to the point that you have stimulated my mind and turned me on without even touching me. And after that, you just make the juices flow, and we ready to do it. But it ain't that simple. But
I
anyway,
see you,
that's
so
pretty
Lisa.
Toy,
much.
here's my final question for you.
I don't think
We
so.
got
Go
6
ahead.
minutes. We got 6 minutes left.
Got
6
6
minutes.
minutes, Toy, and I got the question.
And he trying to
Okay.
get it. And Matt trying to get it
When
tonight.
was your last one night stand?
I'm married, so I don't have one night stands.
When was your last one night stand? Listen, you can tell us.
Yeah, ain't nobody on here. Ain't nobody listening.
Nobody. I never had a one night stand. I'm a good girl who just knows about sex.
Look at Doc. Listen,
Where's
Dr.
your
Tate is
Bible?
going hard tonight.
She's going.
Where you?
She said ain't nobody getting it. She
She
ain't never
said
having no
nobody
one
getting
night
in that
stand.
box.
Yep. Hey, Dr. Lisa, have you ever had a one night stand? Let's answer that. Have you ever had a one night stand? They're 20 seconds behind, so we're gonna give her a time to. Lucky man. No. We gonna watch. You guys
That's
waiting.
Natasha.
You can't put nobody. You can't put nobody on the stand like that. Have you guys had a one night stand?
I have.
I'm sure y'all have.
Oh yeah.
I've had a one night stand. Oh, Dr. Tate said no.
What brought you
Dr.
to
Tate
a one
said
night
no.
stand?
Huh?
I knew she was gonna say no. You ain't no fun. No.
I'm a professional. Listen, I'm a former professional football player.
We are former professional football
We
players.
are.
So what drew you guys to one night stands?
So here's the thing. I'm not the person that's gonna take one for the team. I'm not that guy. Okay. So don't ask me to do that because I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And listen, I have had teammates and friends upset with me till this day from something that happened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Sorry. Because you're not gonna leave me out there with something or someone.
Shanae.
You're not leaving me out there.
With Shanae.
I can't do it.
Okay, for real though. Okay.
Listen,
What
can I
drew
tell
you to a one night stand?
No,
what
no.
made you have?
Oh, what made me have one?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know it's gonna be that.
No, that's not true. I ain't going there. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to these people. I'm not gonna lie to these people. Here's what happened.
He got too much red wine.
I got that urge.
He got that red wine.
I got that old New Orleans urge, and somebody had to get that business that night. Okay. And so I had a choice. And so I chose one, and I said, "Look, you tonight, you're gonna get the business."
Okay, so wait, before you guys go on, so have you guys, when you have had one night stands, do you think less of a woman, or what are your thoughts of a woman having a one night stand with you?
So I'm going first.
Do you respect her the next day?
Yeah, because here's the thing.
Definitely.
Here's the thing.
No, she ain't playing games.
It could be reversed. She could look at me the same way, the things that you're asking about her. She could look at me the same way. I don't believe in a double standard. That's Steven with that. That's not me. Okay? I'm the millennium. I don't think that way. I'm an independent thinker. So I'm saying that women can do the same things as men. The only thing I say to women is that don't get your numbers so high, right? Where you get to be known for that. Some in a situation where you get to be known for that, because that is the number one turn off for men is that.
So you said, do you think that's fair though, Matt? If a man has a high number and a woman can't have a high number?
Right.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't fair. I said what the number one turn off for men is that when they know that that's who you are, because you get categorized and they put you in a category. Unlike men don't get categorized. They don't get put into a category and say that they're unavailable or they're not a good man. Women get put into categories, which is unfair to them. Okay. But I'm just saying, I just want them to be mindful that if you're gonna do this, discretion is the word that I like to use.
Okay.
So tell me this: has any of your one night stands lasted longer than just one night? And
yes,
why?
indeed. Oh my God, yes.
I had one last like 4 years. One last.
I had one last for 2.
Yeah.
And man, wait, hold on. Oh, what?
Okay, hey, check this out. We got to end it here. Hey, we got to end it here, y'all, because it's 7:59 and it's about to click to 8 o'clock. So let's go ahead. We want to thank y'all for coming out, Dr. Love, and I think we had a great night. I want to welcome Red Wine and Toy More. Go ahead, Toy. Tell them once again.
Toymoore.com. TOIMOORE.com. You can check out my books. They're all available on Amazon.
And Red Wine?
Matt Dorsett, if you need me, DM me. We can talk. We can talk and discuss in private what you need assistance with. I'm always available. I work by appointments as well.
Exactly.
And hey, keep being healthy. Keep being healthy.
And I'm Stephen Pierce, the Doctor of Love. So I'm saying y'all go out there and get your what do you call those?
Swerve on.
Get your swerve on bed sheets. Go get your bed sheets before it happens. You know what I'm saying? You want
rubber
to be ready.
sheets. Rubber sheets.
Rubber sheets, baby. Rubber sheets. So okay.
Rubber sheets.
We are out and we love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
I wish you all healthiness.
All right.
See you guys.